Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Generation 1 Transformers review. And this is a special video review because the figure I'm going over in this video, 1985's Roadbuster, was given to me as a gift from a friend of the channel. So I was so shocked and amazed at the generosity of this individual. I mean, that floored me. I mean, right here is a complete Roadbuster that was given to me just because he liked my videos. He wanted to thank me for my service to the country, and all he asked in return was that I do a video review of this figure. So, Josh, here you go, my video review of 1985's Roadbuster. Now, I did a live unboxing video of the gift that Josh sent me, so if you want to check that out, it's in the link right here somewhere. Now, Roadbuster, let's backtrack a little bit. The Transformers were huge in 1984. They really blew up. Now, if you know your Transformer history, Hasbro pulled in the 1984 line from Takara. So that's where we got all of our Autobots and Decepticons. Now, Hasbro is really trying to find new robots for their 1985 line, so they started looking at other companies. And one of the companies they looked at was, let me see if I can say this right, Takatoku Toys. I think that's right, Takatoku Toys, which actually ended up being Bandai, and used the Mugen Caliber robot from the Dorvac series. That's a mouthful. So anyway, they used the model of this figure to carry over to create Roadbuster. Now, Bandai was a competitor of Takara. So Takara did not want their toys mingling with the competition's toys. So that being said, you don't see this guy appear in the comics or in the animated television show at all due to legality. And the problem with that too is we will probably never ever see this guy reissued. Now, I don't think the UK had the same type of problem because Roadbuster was featured heavily in the UK comics where he was part of the very popular team known as the Wreckers. So enough of the weird history on Roadbuster, let's take a look at the figure. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Roadbuster's alt mode is that of a low-profile assault vehicle. And check this thing out. This is wide and flat. It kind of reminds me of the APC from the Aliens movies. And this thing is covered in nice molded details. Along the front, you've got lights and a winch, vents up here on the hood. Going along the side, you have this molded in back piece of a weapon. Now, I saw pictures of the original toy that this is molded off of. This weapon could pop off of the original toy, unfold, and turn into a gun for the robot, but this one, that's on permanently. Taking a look at the tires, there's great molded details on those, including the rims. Up top, molded details here, along the top showing diamond plating, or rivets rather. You've got the Bandai logo there on top. Around this side, molded in rockets or grenades. Those are permanently attached too. On the original toy, you could take those off and plug them into the weapon. Now, on the inside, I love this. He's got a steering wheel and driver's seat. That's really cool. He also has a weapon here on top, but that cannot move. It can't go up and down or rotate side to side. He is shooting straight ahead. He's got some nice wheels. I mean, this thing can roll really, really good. And it's nice and heavy. And that's thanks to the die-cast metal that is these brown sections right here. But that is pretty much it for Roadbuster in vehicle mode. Now let's take a look at him in robot mode. To transform Roadbuster from vehicle to robot mode, the first thing you're going to do is unclip the weapon from the top. It just pegs in with those little clips right there. Put that to the side. Then you're going to take the seat Fold that down, and then the windshield down as well, making that nice and flat so this panel will slide right over the top of it. So you've got that going on. Now you're going to take these sections and flip down. These will be the robot's legs. Turn the vehicle over, and you're going to kind of manipulate these out. These are the arms. Unfold those from the body. And just kind of rotate out of the way. Now, here's where it gets a little different. You see this black, little black section right here, is you want to pull the legs out and then lift the pin up out of that black section, bringing the legs up, and then you're going to peg the black section into those holes on the side of the legs. So get those in, and now that's attached and they're in firm. Pull these down, completing the leg transformation, and then simply flip the feet up and the heel spurs down. There we go. Now bring the arms back down. Take this section and fold up and over, and it will actually tab into these little slots on the back. Take the front of the vehicle down and lock in place. Lastly, slide the arms up. And there we have Roadbuster in robot mode. And now comes the fun part, putting all of Roadbuster's accessories on. And man, saying he has a lot of accessories is an understatement. So the first thing we're going to do is put on his wheel covers. So you've got 2 large wheel covers and 2 small. So we'll go ahead and take the large. It's easy to know which is which. The right side has this groove on top. So these snap right into place over the wheels. So there's 1. And 2. Then we'll just move the arm up. We'll grab the smaller wheel covers. The pointed section goes down. So there we go. Wheels are covered. Next thing we're going to do is turn the figure around. You've got this wide open spot right here. That's where this section will go. So it pegs in and fits perfectly. Then you'll take this section. It's got the 2 pegs right there. That line up with the 2 pegs on the section we just put on. So now we've got his backpack. Now he has these little handles, and they actually go in these little holes right here beside, or on the side. Put those in and kind of angle those forward like so. Now we've got this rocket launcher. This will actually slot into the wheel cover here. There we go. His gun that he had in vehicle mode, you can take this and add this really little tiny viewfinder or rangefinder. It slots into that hole right there, and that'll peg into his hand. You got these little missiles, which can go into the launcher. Alas, they will not fire due to American safety standards. Now, he's got this little antenna. Now, it would make perfect sense if the antenna went up here on top, but it actually goes in this little hole right there and sticks straight out his back. I am not going to display my Roadbuster like that. These antennas break so easy, and that's all I need is for him to fall backwards and snap that antenna. So that's going in storage. And lastly, we have his main weapon, and that looks like an M16. And believe me, I know what an M16 is. Hey, I'm going to show off my M16 rifle now. This is what I carry with me. It's your M16, fire single shot or 3-round burst. Mine has the optional 203 grenade launcher on it. 203 rounds looks something like that. The M16 has a 30-round clip that we carry. We have pouches, so we can carry 6 additional clips. So 30 times 6, that's a lot of bullets. So that's all for now. A little bit of information on the equipment I use. Out. So we'll take this weapon, and this actually pegs into his hand real good. And there you have Roadbuster, all armed and ready for battle. Now, being a Generation 1 figure, Roadbuster has very limited articulation. His arms will go up and down, and they're on really nice ratchets. So I do like that, and he's got a wrist swivel. Not many G1s had a wrist swivel, so he can go in all gangster style. All of the molded details carry over from vehicle mode into robot mode. He's got a great face sculpt. I love that with the green visor. So he looks really, really cool. And when you add all of the accessories on, you can't even tell he's a transformer. It covers up all the wheels and vehicle parts. So that's awesome. Now for some size comparison, here is 1985's Roadbuster with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, War for Cybertron Siege Hound, and 2014's Generations Roadbuster. I absolutely love my Generation 1 Roadbuster, and the fact he was given to me by a fan really puts him in a special place in my heart. I am honored and humbled that Josh saw fit to give this figure to me to add to my collection. So there you have it, guys, 1985's Roadbuster. So, does a Generation 1 Roadbuster belong in your collection? This one I'm going to have to recommend for the hardcore collectors or G1 completionists only. Your casual fans, I don't really see going after this guy, considering he's not very well known, being that he didn't appear in the comics or the television show. Now, if you do pursue this guy, keep in mind he has got a lot of pieces and parts, and some of them are really tiny. Your best bet, see if you can find one of these guys complete. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. I try to put out new content at least once or twice a week. All depends on my schedule. Also, don't forget to check out my series, The Sit Rep, where I sit down and interview other Transformer collector YouTubers. Now, in the spirit of giving, since Josh was kind enough to send this Roadbuster to me, I'm going to send a gift to you guys. I have this mint in box 30th anniversary Roadbuster that Josh also sent me, but since I already have one that you saw in my video, I'm going to pass this one on to you guys. And all you have to do is comment on this video, I am busting for this Roadbuster, and your name is in for the drawing. Couple rules though, you have to like this video and you have to be a subscriber of mine. So like, subscribe, and comment, I'm busting for that Roadbuster. And I'll do the drawing, well, let's do it in a week. I'll draw next Friday. I'll draw next Friday. I'll do a live video where I'll do the drawing, and this guy is coming to you. Also, if you feel free and are able and like to help the channel grow, thanks to Larkin's Lair, I figured out how to put a donate to channel button on my homepage. So no pressure, just if you feel like you'd like to help the channel grow, there's that option for you. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. This is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!